A Student's Guide to University, Chapter 2, The Curriculum. The intellectual programming by which the education industry insists every student learn inside and out, backwards and forwards, and can recite on command while standing on their head is commonly called the curriculum. Unbeknownst to most, the curriculum of any university is a direct reflection of the dominant social values during that time and place in society. Top priority is assigned in branding each new batch of students with these values. University curriculum is the means by which the population's behavior is controlled through the manipulation of attitudes and conceptual ideas. Simply put, the curriculum bends and warps individual minds into thinking and acting in specific ways without ever being questioned. This is commonly called indoctrination, and most of the time it is disguised as common sense. The religious have their Bibles. The wealthy have their investment brokers. Environmentalists have their hybrid cars. Because universities are in the business of reshaping fresh minds, many institutions outside the university have a great interest in what is being taught to the student body. These often include governments, corporations, public and private donations, board members, administration, and finally teachers. The incoming masses of fresh faces will receive an adequate dosage of corporate-sponsored, socially acceptable, and therefore reinforced indoctrination. And so, university students end up having their textbooks. During the 1950s, the American government and military influenced Harvard University to alter their mainstream general education program. Harvard replaced teachings based in humanism in favor of creating a more cold and calculating curriculum. By the time of graduation, the alienated student body were unable to handle the reality they were taught, leaving some to retreat from civilization, others to contemplate suicide, and in one case, begin a bombing campaign against the very establishment that created him. One must always keep in mind that truth is relative to its time and place within the known universe. With that in mind, any school's curriculum, like truth, is most certainly not definite, but rather open to interpretation, misinterpretation, confusion, bewilderment, and ultimately comprehension, if the student hasn't abandoned truth for something more flashy and easier to understand.